Okay. I'm trying to tell if like my decision making has been drastically different from you, or if I've just had really bad luck up until now.
I'm gonna
I'm
pretend it's all me.
Yeah. I'll hope it's the former. I'll
Yeah.
hope it's the former, and this is turning everything around.
Yep.
I mean, hey, it's working so far, and I mean, of course, my opponents might be a little bit different
You've
than
done a great
yours.
job not queuing into Control Warrior. If you can
Yes,
keep that up.
that's the skill required to get to legend,
Uh-huh.
I believe. Oh,
Okay.
so I feel like this is gonna be the not freeze mage.
Because his name is Bear Otter, which is like a marauder, but that is a bear.
Is it
You have to
aggro?
assume he's playing aggro mage. Yeah.
Okay,
He gives it away in the name. So I'd toss Flame Strike and keep your card draw.
cool. That makes sense to me.
And Frostbolt's even nice, because if we see a Knife Juggler or a Mono Worm that gets out of control, we can just take it out real quick.
All right, sweet.
We couldn't be happier with the start, essentially.
Yeah, yeah, no, I like it, and I mean, because mage is never gonna have anything that heals itself either.
Mm-mm. Well, Alex
So,
Strauss, actually. Yeah.
really, yeah, of course. I
No,
mean,
essentially.
but Alex Raza won't save him too often. I mean, like,
You can get 15 damage in threats for sure. We saw it happening at Sunder.
I
So yeah.
suppose, I mean, his Alex Raza won't help him post my Alex Raza if I'm able to get it out first. And
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think many freeze mages run the unstable ghoul. I
It's
mean,
pretty OP, man.
I guess
But
it's stall. It's like a better Frost Nova because it deals damage instead of freezing.
yeah. So no, he's playing some kind of control deck.
So
We're gonna
let the unstable ghoul draw a lot of cards from Acolyte.
bring the pain. Yeah.
Okay. Do I?
No,
No.
there's no reason to run it
Okay.
in. Um, yeah, I mean, so he has to think, do I frostbolt this piece of shit Acolyte to deny a draw? And he might come to the conclusion that he does. Yep,
He
there we go.
does. You're inside of the mind of Bear Otter,
Uh-huh.
and we
But we're
draw
like,
into more
oh,
draw,
we drew in some more draw, so we're not that mad.
and so I think I just do more draw since a
Yo,
1/2 is not a
yo,
threat.
dog. I heard you like card draw.
I do in fact like hard draw.
All right,
Oh hey, I drew into more draw.
perfect. I mean, I would image,
Oops, sorry,
but
I wasn't paying
there's
attention.
not like a real reason to.
Yeah,
It's just on curve, and you get the card out of your hand.
yeah. My bad. I should have waited for that.
Hmm.
Okay,
Life
well
and
we have
hope.
life and life
Novice.
and hope, life and hope.
Life and hope.
Yes.
Yeah, Novice Engie to start. Drake has appeared. Maybe just an image and ping the 3/6.
So that if I draw into a flame strike, it'll have more
It's
of an
closer
impact.
to dying. Yeah.
Okay, so you said mirror image and ping.
Yeah, it's probably my play. I mean, in fact, it would die because the extra 1 damage from the unstable ghoul.
Yeah. Sweet.
This puts it in flame strike range.
I love playing all these decks that don't have a tremendous amount of pressure, but that also
Hmm.
don't have like supreme late game control.
Yeah.
It's
It's fun to have a novel win condition. Like, if your win condition is to mill the other guy out, that's always really fun.
Oh yeah. I wish there were ways to give your cards to enemies, because then I just want to play priest and just
Bukla, dude. Bukla. Easy.
but I mean I guess on their deck, because
Oh, I
what
see.
I mean is I want to go full Northshire cleric
Uh-huh.
on their asses.
For a second, I thought you meant like a reverse thought steal. Like, put 2 cards from your deck into their hand.
No, I mean like I want
And
to
then
play
load
out.
your deck with really bad cards.
I think that'd
That
be
doesn't sound
fun.
good.
No, but I would want to play Northshire and then give it to them, and then go with some crazy like wild Pyro Circle of Healing combos, and just mill their deck out.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so Flame Strike will be perfect next turn, but I don't have the mana this
Yeah.
turn.
So you're gonna want to just Frost Nova because you have two,
Hmm.
and like,
Don't even ping his face.
I mean, I guess you ping his face, but no, I mean, he could like Argus. So ping the water alley.
Okay. All right, so that if he arguses, it'll
Not
still
that
be
we
in range.
expect that to happen.
Okay.
Yeah. And image.
Image, of
Why not?
course, because I have the mana, because he
He,
probably
he
can't pop him.
spends this turn AoEing that board. I don't care.
The value is so
The
immense.
AoE is irrelevant.
I mean, it's actually the most value he'd get out of AoE for
Yeah.
the majority of the game. That's fine. And I mean, yeah, Blizzard this. Hit me. Or Death Lord.
That's a Death Lord.
That is a Death Lord. Oh god, a Death Lord is... I mean, it's not...
It's gonna be a 2/3.
What's it gonna summon from me, though? Like an Acolyte? I don't want it to draw me a card.
Well, at least it's not Alexstrasza, because Alexstrasza is in your hand.
Yes. That's
I would
that's
just
very good. Flame Strike, cool. Easy peasy.
Yeah. Oh no, our mirror images went to 1. I don't care. Like, there's no reason to reserve that mana. If we find Arcane Intellects, we really don't want to have cards choking our hand.
All right. Yeah, no, I've definitely Arcane Intellected on 10 cards and cried.
Count the damage we have. We have 9, 13. Okay. We don't quite have lethal after Alexstrasza, but we're pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
I might just Drake and Frost Nova, for example.
Okay. That feels good to me, because he has to deal with the Drake too, or else the Drake, staying alive gives us lethal.
Yep.
All right, and so Frost Nova over Ice Barrier, I would assume.
Well, let me
okay.
think for just a second. Like, if he is going face, Barrier blocks more damage this turn. It blocks 8 instead of 5. But, and like, Frost Nova can get better later on in the game. Do we care if he trades that board out for your Azure Drake? I don't care. So I guess I would actually Ice Barrier.
Okay. All right, and
It's
then
like a little bit unintuitive, but it blocks more damage to your face right now, and you don't care if he trades into your Drake.
all right.
It's like totally irrelevant to you.
Yeah, and for anyone who doesn't understand quite what he's saying that Frost Nova in this situation blocks 5 damage, but Ice Barrier blocks 8 damage. So I want to wait on my Frost Nova until it blocks more than 5 damage, which is the power he's showing. A lot of my my viewers are mostly League of Legends, so
I see. Yeah.
try to kind of break it down when I can. But fortunately, I can understand most of this. So he froze me. That's scary.
He played a secret, which is confusing to me. I mean, we hope it's not Mirror Entity or something, right? But yeah, I mean, we don't actually have to play Alexstrasza yet. We could. But it might be fine too.
Okay. So all right. So we just clench our buttholes and hope it's not Mirror Entity.
Well,
Is that the play? Okay.
Let me think for just a second. Like, I guess I expect it to be Counterspell, most likely. So we actually don't want to Alexstrasza yet, because then we're committing to doing damage with our spells right after. Let's test it with Nova.
Nova.
It's Nova right now.
Okay. So it's not Counterspell.
Okay. So just like Ice Barrier up and ping the 3/6.
All right.
This is a wasted turn, but I don't really care. It draws it. I mean, we might find enough damage to kill him right after Alexstrasza. Being able to do 14 after Alexstrasza is frustrating. If we find another Frostbolt, for example, that's really nice.
I'm curious. So if he's running a deck with Death Lord and Water Elemental, it could be the new Nax Mage card.
Duplicate?
Duplicate, yeah. Like, because I
We
mean,
don't care
if I
about- we
had
don't care about
if
that
I
at
had a
all.
Death Lord, I'd like to have another one. I'm just curious if that's that could be
So,
it.
okay. We're still not like feeling pressure to get Alexstrasza down and kill him right away, or at least I'm not feeling that pressure.
Yeah.
So
I
we
could,
have
I
an
could
option.
Acolyte to test for Mirror Entity.
Mirror.
And that's
You could. Yeah, I mean, go for it.
that is a
Acolyte.
thing. Okay.
I really don't think Mirror Entity is a thing, but maybe it is.
I guess
Okay.
not.
Blizzard.
Perfect.
And you can then rub your 1/3 in.
I told you.
Duplicate on the Acolyte. Okay, I don't give a shit.
Oh man, he's gonna have so much card draw that won't matter at
Yeah,
all.
he's gonna bring a lot of pain, but
Uh-huh.
and we can rub the 1/3 in to both draw a card and put something of ours on the board if he doesn't react to that thing somehow.
Sweet.
And every turn that we just kind of dick around with him, we get one step closer to having a interesting.
Okay. Wait a minute. I'm more curious of the mechanic. So
It's
so
gonna
this will destroy everything
go off.
as soon as my turn. Yeah. I won't
Yeah.
draw. Wow.
He's gonna end the turn right now.
That was like, what? He was
That's
just
one way to get rid of a frost water elemental, you know?
But that's
It's
also
gone
one
now.
way to get me no draw from my Acolyte. I think that was a next level play from him. He
It was
knew.
pretty next level, but we don't need to draw a card. We found the dragon lady.
That's true. I'm just. That's very
You just
very
have to
interesting.
because that wasn't a counter spell. What the fuck is that secret? It's not the duplicate. Oh, he just polymorphed?
Well, that's a polymorph that he will really hope
We,
that he had.
we drew out a polymorph via, I don't know, man.
Via a ping onto his own
This
one
is too
health
hard
minion.
to figure out.
Rank 11, man.
This is tricky.
Okay.
So, I mean, I guess I would just Alex Shaz's face, if we're being
do it.
honest.
Let's do it. Hope it's not eye for an eye. There we go.
And I would not run in case it's ice barrier, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. So, do I just end turn? Do I want to draw anything from the Acolyte?
Meh.
I mean, I guess it would be nice to have a little bit more damage in my hand, but if you don't think I should, then I
Like,
won't.
the temptation is to, we can, like, get lethal next turn, because we can do 14 if we just run in, but, like, it's too risky.
Oh,
to
yeah.
get
No, I don't mean running into him. I mean running into Acolyte.
And more draw. I mean, we could run them both into the 3/3 to prevent him from drawing that way. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
We
Yeah,
don't care
'cause-
about drawing. We care about him drawing.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Just because in my mind, because right now I have, 13 damage. And so just if I drew a second Ice Lance, that could have been.
We kill him in
Game
2
next
turns
turn.
unless he really surprises us.
That's surprising.
And that's surprising, but he didn't save Alex Straza. Like, we can reduce him to 1, and now he can't Alex Straza from 1 back to 15. So the limited damage in our hand doesn't really bother us anymore. So that's a Vape or an Ice Barrier, or he would have cared about the 8/8.
Okay. So I don't attack with my 8/8. I trade my into his.
Let me consider for just a moment.
All right.
Mhm. So we have 14 damage to review.
Mhm.
So we want to maybe ping his face. What do we do with the rest of our 8 mana? We could, like, hit the Acolyte first and then Blizzard.
Okay.
And that would be fine for me.
Do I want a Blizzard Doom? Or do I not want to kill off my own Alex?
Blizzard Doom is fine.
Okay. All right. So ping his face for lethal next turn.
Yeah, ping his face for lethal next
Always.
turn. Bop that so he doesn't draw twice off of it.
Yes.
I mean, it's not important, but and Blizzard Doom is totally fine.
Okay. And I mean, so that could be Ice Block.
Mm-hmm.
Are you
But this way-
expecting?
This way, since the Alex is planned to die at the beginning of your turn, there's no way he can, like, draw it again. I don't know that you couldn't draw it again anyway because you can't proc secrets on your own turn.
Okay.
So there's really nothing to worry about. He used another fireball, big removal on your Doomslayer. So yeah, just win the game unless it's Ice Block.
Oh. Okay. All right. So. Yeah, because he can't. So he can't because he can't Alex again. Then I just.
Yeah.
All right.
If it's Ice Block, then you're gonna Ice Lance the 8/6, but use the ping here,
All right.
and we just win.
Or it's not Ice Block at all. And okay.
Yep.
3
Okay,
for
that
3. All right. Let's see if we
He
can win
wastes
against
Alex Straza.
every class. Yeah, that was a
Okay.
bit of a weak Alex Straza because he didn't have anything to follow that up.
No.
All right.
But we played around the worst case. We were like, okay, he might have any number of things, and I think it was probably Ice Barrier based on what happened. The secret that never procs.
Okay. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I mean, because he was like kind of a value-ish mage. I don't even know. That was a weird deck list.
Playing some kind of hand mage, trying to
Yeah.
get tons of value off duplicate.
Yeah, I wonder if it was a vaporize for like kind of the tempo swing if he's behind.
Maybe it was. Yeah, it was Ice Barrier Vaporize is my assumption.
Or
Have we faced our
Spellbender.
rogue yet? I think this is our first rogue.
First
And I
turn.
would be fine, honestly, with keeping that entire hand.
Okay.
All of that
Awesome.
is agreeable to me.
Sweet. Yeah, I was like, I don't necessarily need the Doomsayer now, but I
Eh,
wouldn't get anything better if I threw it away.
it's good
Is
to
how
have
I
it.
would see that. Okay. All right. So you told me that you think you have a surprisingly good matchup against Miracle.
Against Miracle, I mean, when I was getting top 16, oh my gosh, he's tooting his own horn, yada yada. I faced a lot of Miracle rogues, and mostly they didn't know how to face freeze Mage yet, so it's definitely not as good. You're not gonna get win rates as good as I was getting in that run, but like you can outlast them. I would do turn one images.
Okay.
Like
Just
you have a couple different win conditions. One is the basic, you Alex Straza him, he hasn't put enough pressure out, you just kill him that way, that Freeze Mage always does. But the other is you use Alex Straza defensively, and you run him out of damage by flame striking his board a couple times, and then Miracle Rogue just runs out of minions, they run out of things to do, they get sad. Flame
okay.
Mage Stallness, just cycle, is fine.
Sweet. And so here we turn on images mostly because they would likely die in the future to
Mostly
any
because it's
random
never
fan of
getting better.
knives
He's
or
gonna
Blade
AoE
Flurry.
later on. Early is the only time that he might possibly like waste
And early will get out
legitimate
his
legitimate removal. Okay, I
there
mean, we don't.
his legitimate removal is gone.
Oh, he cleared the board. Good job.
Interesting. I'm not sure I would ever backstab a mirror image unless I was setting up for lethal. Like unless I had lethal there.
You don't have robots calculating. I don't know. So yeah, Acolyte is fine, even though it only draws one.
Okay. I cry every time.
It also heals you for 3,
Okay. Heal for 3, draw 1
and
card.
you have a turn 5 play. You don't need to save that for turn 5 to play it and ping because you have Azure Drake in your hand.
Right. Okay. I understand that.
It's good if you can save the coin as long as possible because being able to flame strike on turn 6 if he has a concealed auctioneer is a game-winning play.
Awesome. I can definitely see the value in that.
Fan of Knives like didn't get value on mirror images because he killed it already.
Uh-huh. I just like if I'm running Miracle, I'd be hard pressed to use my backstab on a 0-2 when it's a free card draw with the Agit Sand.
It's like I have a way to clear this board. This board needs to be cleared.
If you can clear the board, clear it. He's a really good arena player.
Uh-huh. So we're at 8 cards. We can draw and go to 9, and then we draw on the next turn and go to 10. So we can play Arcane Intellect.
Sweet.
And so I would do it instead of coining out a Drake.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, coin Flame Strike is really unignorably good.
Awesome. The only issue with Drake next turn is I still have 10 cards in my hand.
Yes,
So I will have to...
that's a problem.
Oops. I will also have to use something else.
Hmm. So we could do something like, since we have 2 Novas now, we could drop a Novice Engie and a Nova.
Okay.
We could also do Nova. Hang on for a moment. We could do Nova Doomsayer, not because it clears that much of the board,
But
but
it keeps
because
him from it.
turn 6 would be a great Gadget Zam play for him.
Mm-hmm. So it keeps him from playing Gadget Zan next turn because he probably can't get rid
And
of
he
the
may just have like nothing to do
Doomsayer.
with 6 mana. He might just like dagger up and hit you and cry.
Okay. And because I have a Flame Strike, I feel pretty good about that because I have an answer to the Gadget Sand
Yes.
the next
So
turn.
the worst punishment that could happen if you do that play is that he does Assassin's Blade. But since that was turn 5 and he kind of did inefficient plays instead of equipping Assassin's Blade, I don't think he has it in hand. So yeah, I would just do Nova Doomsayer.
Okay.
Though it looks a little bit anti-value, it potentially clogs his hand, keeps him from making a good turn 6, and that's what you want.
Yeah, no, yeah, I like that. It keeps him from really playing a card. He could
And
use a
potentially
sap.
draws a bunch of damage if he really wants to save that board.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, you're coming back, Mr. Doomsayer. Your time's not over yet. And fortunately, because we also played the Frost Nova, we don't
Didn't overdraw. Yep. Okay, that was his whole turn. Options. We could just do the exact same thing.
All right.
It sounds like a joke, but like it's
No.
fine.
Yeah, Doomsayer, like if we can stop his turn 6 and turn 7 Auctioneer, I'm happy with that. And
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah, I don't want to do anything else. I mean, his hand is looking like small for a Miracle Rogue.
Hmm. If he does Gadget Zan and then second sap, we still have what's this? Flurry into Eviscerate.
Wait, did he just eviscerate me? Yes.
Yes.
Which
Maybe he
means
has
he has
Leroy
Leroy Shadow
Shadow
Step.
Step and stuff ready to go.
Well, if that's the case, then I'm sad.
Then we're a little bit bonnet. Maybe we'll find a nice barrier, something like that. That's not it.
It's not a
Hmm.
nice barrier. Okay, Azure Drake would let me draw into a Coin Ice Barrier.
I would do Drake here.
So Drake or NG?
I would Drake. I mean, I'm not afraid of him having the whole combo right now,
Okay.
even though it could very well happen.
Okay. Yeah, I mean
Drake is a
chances
very
are
good job.
pretty low. Another Flame Strike is not it.
And then how many cards do we have?
9.
Okay,
So
so
I'm fine
no,
with the NG. Okay.
yep. If he kills us, then rip in peace. That does happen sometimes.
All right. Please don't have.
He did find traps and like okay, if he finds Leroy, yeah, okay.
He found Leroy. Wow. Whenever I'm playing like Miracle, I would never have Leroy Shadow Step before I get to my gadgets.
And second Eviscerate, or does he have the other Shadow Step? Damn. Okay, well,
The full combo.
he outplayed us, to be honest.
Well, he
was the better
outdrew
player.
us.
No, he
Yes,
was about skill.
He was the better player. Okay. I see. Oh, he's gonna prep Shiv first, naturally.
Got some BM coming our way.
Uh-huh.
You can concede if you want.
He can attack me to face. No, no. I'm taking it. I'm taking it all.
Okay.
Taking it all in the face. There we go. Well. Yes, I was outplayed. You're right. I was severely outplayed. Okay. So that happens. But what we learned there is we learned how to, if he doesn't have the combo in his hand, how to win, essentially.
Yeah, we were in good shape to clear the board forever and draw our entire deck.
Sweet.
Sometimes you just die though. You don't find Ice Barrier, etc.
We're three for one, or three for. Yeah.
3 for 4.
3 for 4. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the ratio, the proper way to state that. So 75% win rate so far tonight.
Which is, I think, my win rate as Riven back when I played League of Legends.
Nice. That's impressive. I'm one of the worst Rivens you'll ever see in your life.
I was the best Riven NA.
Nice. I'm impressed. So I want to throw away my Flame Strike, Azure Drake, and Frost Nova.
Yeah, toss everything except Arcane.
Perfect.
Who won that goddamn tournament? Was it Mega Zero?
Best Riven NA, yeah.
Anyway, I'm like him.
Okay.
Except better.
Yes, I see. I remember your
More
name
famous.
from the league circuit. All right, let's get at those turn 1 mirror images.
A play that Trump hates because he's like, you want to save mirror image until you know that it gets value here. But like, I don't know. I disagree. Essentially.
Yeah, because thinking about it,
It's so tough to make sure you get all of your mana put to the right purpose every single one of your turns. And if you waste that 1 mana, it could always haunt you later. So here I would even coin Arcane.
Okay.
Because you have
I have a bad
traps to play.
hand.
Yep, getting 2 turn 3s is fine when you have these 3 drops.
Sweet. Yeah, and I'm also thinking about it like, what can Priest play to kill a mirror image? And pretty much the only way he's ever going to kill it is with a Holy Nova. So if I wait until he has a Holy Nova, then I'm, boned. But if I play it now...
He's not gonna attack with that 4/7 for a while now.
Yeah.
It's like he didn't even play it. So Ice Barrier pass.
Sweet. So what's the difference between developing Ice Barrier early and developing Ice Block early?
You wanna... The problem with Ice Barrier is that if you develop it too late, it's like, oh, he has a massive board, I'm going to Ice Barrier to survive. It doesn't matter. He has so many giants or whatever bullshit that he has that it doesn't buy you an extra turn. Ice Block always buys you an extra turn. So you want to get Ice Barrier out before is the short version.
Okay.
Ice Block. Like, this is not worth reacting to.
Yeah. Yeah, a couple turns of not attacking, especially since I have some
When he
freeze
attacks
developing.
twice, he will have taken out one of the Ice Barriers that you have. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, 1 mana, turn 1, heal for 8.
Yep.
It's pretty good. My 1 mana Ice Barrier.
So the problem with Priest is that he has so much healing after Alexstrasza that he can do. You can't really spend any burn on his board, and you
Mm-hmm.
can't spend any burn on his face until Alexstrasza has happened.
Okay.
But other than that, it's easy.
All right.
Besides those caveats, he's
Yeah.
game easy life.
Other than
So
that,
you
so
top deck the nice turn 5.
mm-hmm.
Play it out.
It's easy enough. And I have cards to help me up until my later turns now.
Yeah, I mean this looks very telegraphed. Blizzard, Flame Strike.
Awesome. It might be a tough order to flame strike that injured Blade Master.
Oh yeah, that thing's not gonna die. But if he's spending mana on healing that, you're not really upset.
Okay.
The worst thing that he can do is get a very early Ragnaros out.
All right.
That's what you don't want.
Because then it's very difficult to play your Doomsayer.
Ragnaros, well, Ragnaros just fucking kills you. It puts you on too
okay.
fast of a clock.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dude, how many cards does he have in his hand?
Uh,
6, 7? Can you
7.
highlight?
Oh,
Okay.
right, yeah. 7.
It's 7? I was thinking about trying to mill him, but it's not worth it, really. Yeah, just Blizzard.
Okay.
Milling a priest does sometimes happen. It's more often that you mill a Miracle Rig, though.
Okay.
You, like, freeze the Gadget Zan and don't let it die. And he just has to pop you by using spells, but in the process he draws too deep and kills
Okay.
himself.
My
There's some very funny endgames.
my best miracle play ever was the overvalue Gadget Zan when I Shadow Step my Leroy back into my hand and Shadow Step drew me my 10th card.
Yeah.
So that was one of the most painful experiences. Never Shadow Step a Leroy with a Gadget Zan when you have 9 cards in your
Yeah,
hand.
it will die.
Your Leroy will not return.
No. Circle of Healing.
Oh my god, please play a Circle of
yourself.
Healing right
Kill
now.
yourself. No.
Can I play a Circle of Healing?
It would be great if you could.
I want
toss
that
the
card so bad.
Circle of Healing right now.
Alright, well,
So,
I think Flame Strike.
Flame Strike does look pretty legitimate to me.
And I don't.
Is there any reason to Nova and Barrier to bait out? No, there's no reason. Just Flame Strike.
Okay. He had a full. Oh, we burned
Rip
the Holy
Holy
Nova. That's a little bit of healing. I would much rather burn a Holy Fire.
Holy Fire is scary.
Yeah, it's very much the post Alex play. Yeah.
Yep. He's gonna get back up to like 27 after you Alex him. But you have enough damage to kill him still, as long as you're committed not to putting direct damage on his board.
Yeah, and we haven't yet.
Not spending it prematurely.
Yeah, that I mean that feels pretty good. We're going up on turn 8. We are up against a Rag now.
This is what we didn't want.
Okay.
FYI.
I'm beginning to see. Oh god.
Image is fine. So an option is like Blizzard, Ice Lance, Image. So that Flame Strike maybe heals it. Because the thing, it does 6 to it. He heals it. It's still an
up
8-4.
to an 8-4. We hope it hits one of our mirror images.
We could even Nova and wait no.
The Nightmare
No,
is
that
a
sounds
Holy
good.
Nova after our mirror image. And that would
Yeah.
mean another 8 to the face and his rags
We'd have
out
to,
of range.
we'd have to like fireball it. But he burned a Holy Nova. I don't think we have to play around Holy Nova after we saw one get burned.
Okay.
Yeah, I would do the Blizzard, Ice Lance, the Rag, and Image play.
Okay.
And hope. I mean, it's RNG. We have spent some damage on his board, but just 4 of it.
Uh-huh.
Not a big deal yet.
And I still have a Blood Mage Thalnos.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
my
You
deck.
can get milk some more damage. But yeah, I mean, if you do the math quickly, you're like, well, Pyroblast is 10. Add the Fireballs, we're at 22. Add the
Frostbolt, Ice Lance.
we're at 28. Ice Lance puts that to 32. So we have 32 still in the deck. Without Thalnos getting any value. And
What?
Alex is going to do 15.
Awesome. All right. So that helps me feel a little bit better about the Ice Lance. Right now, he has no idea if he should heal his Wild Pyro or his Rag. I really want him to cast another spell,
He's gonna cast another spell to get rid of the mirror images.
which means that Rag
That
will be
was
an
his
8/4.
goal. Yep.
Awesome. I'm happy with this.
Mm-hmm.
This is a
Right,
pretty
is
easy.
his big way to kill you. But then you're at 14.
So I'm not the happiest camper, but I'm feeling
You'd be
all
a lot
right.
happier if you had found more card draw. Like you need to have a couple more cards in your hand or ways to draw cards.
Okay. Yeah, I
I
need to
would
get my Alex
yeah,
soon, but
just Flame
Flame
Strike,
Strike.
and don't even Doomsayer yet because you have Nova to get value with.
All right.
Yeah, just Flame Strike. Rag has to go
Okay.
and just ping his face.
And ping that won't mean anything.
Won't mean anything.
Yeah, pinging your face before a Rag is like healing yourself before you're damaged on priest,
Yeah.
which I've played a lot of priests, and I know the very common like turn 2 heal face,
Heal
turn
the enemy
3
face.
heal face.
Always got to heal the enemy.
Oh right, and then threaten the light shall burn you. Naturally.
Just a hilarious note is that if you
If you kill
Doomsayer and
Sylvanas.
Fireball Sylvanas, his board dies. But we're not going to do that play. It's just funny.
They would just spend a fireball to.
I mean, you can just Fireball to Sylvanas if you. Anyway, him. Doomsayer, Frost Nova, Barrier.
Ice barrier.
Yeah, I mean, that's all you got.
Okay.
So do it. How many cards do we have left in our deck?
13.
This is ugly. We didn't find enough card draw.
Okay. Ping face or ping?
Ping the old face. You don't have
Okay.
Flame Strike anymore. Like you're not gonna clear that stuff the hard way.
All right. Oh right, I've used both flame strikes.
Yep. Shadow Word Pain probably incoming.
All right.
Dude, Cabal Shadow Priest.
please spend 6 mana to assure that your board dies.
No, because it wouldn't die until
It would
his
trigger-
next turn. You would still have a way to clear the Doomsayer and save his board. You wouldn't be guaranteeing anything.
But it would clear the board at the beginning of his next turn. So as long as I leave it
I'm saying,
alive.
as long as you left it up, yeah, it would
Uh-huh.
clear.
Yeah.
Which you might choose not to.
Yeah. I'd be pretty
any number of
happy.
reasons.
I'd be pretty happy if he caballed that.
Yeah.
I would not be upset. Oh, is he gonna Holy Fire? The Dooms? I think he's going Thought Steal Holy Fire. No, he gets enough mana for that. Just kidding.
I have no clue what's happening. Shadow Word Pain. But why did he do it in this order?
Right. He had no reason to Wild Pyro.
No. Oh, I see. Double Holy Smite.
Okay. All right. That almost clears his board as well as it cleared mine.
Save Sylvanas. Okay.
My thanks.
Thank God for card draw. We
Okay.
found some.
Novice Engineer.
This is why this is better than the order. Just
Because
Oh,
you get it the turn
not that-
earlier.
not that much.
Well.
Better. I mean, you're still never gonna kill this guy without having Alex his face before putting all your damage on. So it only makes sense to ping the Sylvanas.
Okay.
I guess we should have been pinging Sylvanas the turn before,
All
and that
right.
specific play wouldn't have been possible. So we misplayed. Or I'll take responsibility.
No, it's all right, man. It's all right, man. I listened. I listened. And then no reason to really
I wasn't
Frost Nova.
expecting him to do that much damage to his own board. That's where I failed to consider the possibility of Wild Pyro double Holy Smite.
Wild Pyro Thought
like-
Steal double Holy
None
Smite.
of that stuff is going to get low for the rest of this game. Nope.
Okay.
It got low.
Yeah, that's all I want to play. No Frost
That's your whole
Nova.
play.
Okay.
You would have liked to find like Acolyte that you could ping. Something like that.
His own novice. Oh, he thought stole that from me. That whore. Oh, that whore.
Novice NG shows her true colors.
Wow. Okay. All right, you blue-haired bitch.
Mm-hmm. The Cabal is flanked by them. Oh, this sucks.
This does. This does.
Nova, at least he doesn't get to steal. I mean, if he, in case he has another one, we should probably ping our own Thanos. To be
Okay.
honest.
So do that first before
Yep.
anything. Okay. Hey, that's
Perfect.
card draw.
And
I still have the mana to play Frost
if
Nova
we
after.
find Alexstrasza right now, we can win this game.
All right.
Alexstrasza, attend us. That's not it.
So Frost Nova to try and keep our bums from
Well,
getting bossed.
he has 11 damage on the board. Yeah, I think you probably have to.
Okay.
And top deck Alexstrasza as your next draw.
All right.
Do it. And how many cards do you have?
Ah, 7.
1 out of 7.
All right.
Top deck Alexstrasza. You can do it, I believe.
I believe in the heart of the cards.
Yep.
We can do this. If Alex is the last card hiding in the bottom.
Then you lose. But I mean,
Yes,
that's
yes.
Freeze Mage.
Uh-huh. And we had some satisfying. We had the Hunter game was especially satisfying with the weird
yeah.
decisions.
And the Zoo one was just a runaway win. Like, he drew
Oh, yeah.
very, very well in that one.
I like pressuring Zoo to a point where he can't life tap anymore. That's one of the most satisfying feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're drawing as much as me. All right, so he's thinking. He probably has his second hole. Okay.
Silencia. Okay. Alex into Ice Block. Those would be 2 good top decks to find. Into Pyroblast.
Okay. I'd much prefer the Alex here. Yeah, so he's Alex
Yeah,
and then
Alex
Ice
next.
Block. Okay.
You need to play Alex right now.
Very happy with Alex now. It's not
That's not-
Alex.
Yeah. Angie.
Okay. Founder.
You were 1 card off winning this game.
Wow.
Like, we almost certainly lose now. But
Uh-huh.
if we had gotten 1 card deeper, we would have won.
Right. And
What a
so
jerk. Anyway, Acolyte ping.
please just treat these with taunt.
Yeah.
Acolyte again.
Get the other Acolyte out. How many cards do you have left, actually?
4.
That might not be possible.
Yeah. Probably don't want to play the other Acolyte, or else he just kills me with
No. Yeah, you die.
fatigue.
Yep.
End turn.
End the turn.
Okay.
How unfortunate is that, though? If we had been able to Alex that turn,
We still would have had the chance to win.
we would have probably won the game. He doesn't get to heal that much. We have so much damage ready to come out.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Even healing like 7 a turn would probably just fucking kill him.
Is he gonna Holy Fire in my face? Ah. Hey. There it is. The draws were there.
We were actually gonna win.
The draws were there.
We had a lot of turns to do a lot of damage after Alex, and we just didn't quite make it. Oh well, I mean, Priest is a tough matchup, but I think this like demonstrates how you would have won had you drawn Alex 1 card sooner.
Right. The glorious Sudoku.
It's over. Game
It's
Ogre.
over. Hey, well, we have the perfect icon for that.
Yeah.
So far. Game Ogre.
Only tears. No more words now.
You know
All right,
what?
dude, I mean, we went what 3 and 2.
3 and 2.
Okay, I'm satisfied.
Yeah. Hey, we won more than we lost.
Yeah.
That's improvement. If I really wanted to climb, I have the deck in hand for that.
Zoo.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
lame, dude. So boring.
It is. But I went from 17 to 10 in like an hour.
Oh, yeah, I
and a
don't
half.
doubt it.
So.
It's pretty good.
Anyway, yeah. So we've shown the weaknesses. We've shown some strengths.
Yeah, the
Shown
ups,
some
the
big
downs,
strengths. Yeah.
highs and lows.
It's a roller
All right, well,
coaster
it
of
was a lot of fun,
emotion.
man.
All right. Yeah. Thanks so much, Otter. And
Hi to all the Disciple viewers out there. If you, I mean, did you fix your stream stuff?
Yeah. So
wonderful.
apparently there was this nasty echo, and it was actually just a mod that had my stream open twice in 2 windows.
Oh.
And so he kept telling me
Mystery
like, "Yo, there's this
solved.
echo. You have to fix it." And
It's
so I
so
restarted
bad,
the stream
dude.
a couple times.
You gotta fucking restart.
Yeah. But yes,
Interesting.
we solved the mystery.
All right, man.
And
Uh,
cool. Thanks for
I'll
coming
let
on.
you
And
get back to it. Yeah, and I'll have to climb. I have to get to legend, man.
sweet, are you gonna get there?
Pressure's on.
So that you're
Uh, yeah, I think I'm like rank 5 right now.
okay. That's pretty close. That's pretty close.
Respectable.
All
Yeah.
right, man. Talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Sweet. Hope you guys had fun.